Bradin! Get up. Get up, boy.
That's it! I'm moving out!
Bradin, come back. Bradin, I love you. Bradin, come back. We'll treat you better. Come here, Bradin.
What this sexy boy does not understand is that moving out is much harder and more expensive than it seems. Between all of the required necessities, furniture, monthly bills, car payments, and food, moving out will cost between $18,000 and $30,000. It will be most expensive if he lives by himself, but cheaper if he can move in with friends and split the costs with them. Being as sexy as he was, no one felt worthy enough to live with him. Bradin settled on a studio in Myra Mesa as it was the best he could find. It would cost him about $30,000 a year, which requires over 2,000 hours of work. This would mean Bradin would have to work 39 hours a week, nearly 8 hours a day at a minimum wage job. The standard of living was not ideal. Bradin no longer could afford to take care of and properly provide for his 11.5 Albanian ferrets. Providing for himself was hard enough. Bradin was overwhelmed with yearly costs. Food alone cost $3,000 per year. Utilities, about $1,700. His cell phone is another $960 per year. The car costs an annual $1,500 with insurance at $840. His internet alone costs another $600. On top all of those expenses, his yearly rent will come in around $20,000 a year. After working long, hard hours at Hooters, Lord Bradin's conscience began to speak to him.
Bradin. Bradin, go home to your father. He just made a mistake. Everyone makes mistakes. Bradin, you must go back and forgive him. This is too much work for so little pay. Your sexy hair is going to turn gray or worse. You will go bald.
No, said Bradin. I am a self-supporting independent sexy man. My father was a bothead. I can never forgive him. I will one day become the CEO of Hooters and my revenge will be my everlasting legacy. Living on his own was not as easy as he originally thought. Living paycheck to paycheck at a minimum wage job at Hooters caused Bradin a great deal of anxiety. It was when he lost his job that all of his nightmares came true. He quickly found himself unable to pay his monthly rent or utility bills and overcome with debt. In just a blink of an eye, Bradin lost everything. We hope that after hearing the tragedy of Lord Bradin the Sexy that you will have come to appreciate the harsh reality that is the cost of moving out. Moving out takes lots of money, hard work, and sacrifice. A well-thought-out plan is necessary when going off into the real world.